Love Honor Betrayal, Season 3, Rise Young Man Rise, Episode 6, Dream Escape, Scene 18, The Heart-to-Heart and the Strategy.
The living room. The silence following Ada's question hangs in the air, vibrating with the weight of her longing. Adam, still at the counter, freezes as if the question hits him in the spine. He quickly dries his hands on a towel, the motion too sharp, and moves back into the living area, snapping on the overhead lights. The abrupt brightness is a tactical maneuver, washing out the dreamlike atmosphere and forcing the reality of business back into the room. He walks to the dining table, clears away the last of the wine glasses with efficient, businesslike movements, and sets down a legal pad and a pen.
We can't just exist. Ada, we need a vehicle. Something that moves. Something that makes noise. I've been thinking about the Chance for Love initiative.
Ada watches him, her expression shifting from the vulnerability of a moment ago to the sharp, analytical gaze of an investor.
Here's the mission. We perform free concerts. We hit the streets, the parks, the neighborhoods. We build a grassroots buzz that you can't buy with marketing dollars. We generate the heat, and that heat turns into capital for the center.
He starts sketching out a structure on the pad, his hand moving with the same precision he used to set the table.
For the group itself, Chance for Love LLC, I'm the writer and producer. I keep 40% of the masters and royalties, the members, the voices that bring it to life. They hold 15% each. It keeps them hungry, keeps them invested.
Ada nods, leaning in.
And the studio. We can't rely on third-party facilities if we want to control the sound and the schedule.
Exactly. That's where you come in. You provide the capital to build out the full-blown studio facility. But it can't just be for us. We open it up for a commercial rental to other artists. That's our recurring revenue. That's how we survive the dry months.
Adam pushes the pad toward her.
For the business entity. The facility itself. I've drafted the agreement with the fair percentage split we discussed earlier. It's based entirely on you funding the business and me running it. You're the CEO. You got the strategic oversight, the final say on the capital. I'm the vice CEO. I run the creative, the daily grind, the group's operations.
Ada stares at the figures. She doesn't flinch.
I've already reviewed the structure, Adam. I'm liquidating assets from my personal trust. Funds I inherited from my mother. It's been sitting there stagnant. This is my path. I'm not asking anyone for permission. I'm choosing to build this, and I'm choosing to build it with you.
She reaches across the table, not for his hand, but for the pen. She marks the paper, solidifying the structure.
We have a deal.
The room feels lighter. The emotional tension of the halfway in question, the reality of their relationship, remains unresolved, but for now, it is buried under the weight of the business plans. For a moment, they are simply partners, two architects standing over a blueprint. The fear is there, but it's silent. Ada stands up, tucking a strand of hair behind her ear, her voice steadying.
Tea's late, and we have a long day tomorrow.
Adam nods, his mask firmly back in place.
Yeah, tomorrow is the start of it all.
She walks toward the hallway, pausing at the door to look back one last time. Adam is already looking down at the legal pad, rereading the numbers. She slips away into the quiet of the apartment, leaving the door slightly ajar. Adam remains on the couch. The silence of the room, once filled with the energy of the business pitch, now feels hollow. The business distraction is over. He sits in the stillness, the reality of the evening sinking into his bones. He slowly pours the last of the wine into his glass, his hand steady. But his eyes are fixed on the empty space where Ada was standing just seconds ago. He stares into the void of the hallway. The weight of the words he didn't say, the vulnerability he locked away, catching up to him in the silence. He is the CEO of a brand new life, but sitting there alone, he feels every bit as guarded as the day he arrived.
Well, there you have it, folks. The plot thickens and the drama continues to unfold. You are currently watching Season 3 of Love, Honor, and Betrayal. If this is your first time tuning in, let me be the first to say, welcome to the WDRA Drama Radio family. Hopefully, you're here to stay. because we've got plenty more of the story to tell. Before you go, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this with a friend who loves a good story, and drop a comment down below to let us know what you think is going to happen next. Need to catch up on what you missed? We've got you covered. All previous episodes are queued up and waiting for you in the playlist, located right down there in the description box. Until next time, this is DJ Sugar Bear reminding you to keep it locked right here. And remember our motto, we will sell no video vine before it's time.